Good morning. I'm coming to you from my church office this morning, and this week's devotion is Stop Fretting. Patience for me is what in seminary they would call one of my growing edges. In other words, I'm not very good at it, and it takes conscious effort. In fact, one of my favorite movie quotes of all time is from Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride, where he says, "I hate waiting." But waiting is a big theme in the Bible. I think the psalm for this week is particularly poignant today. It deals with the wicked prospering. Every day in the news, I see rich people getting away with horrible things, and still they prosper. It's especially true in politics. They pass laws that are harming vast numbers of people because they think it will give them more political clout with their supporters. And it's usually the least of these that suffer: the poor, the oppressed, the refugee, the homeless, and all the others who have no voice. And I fret about it. And John Paul will tell me, there is nothing you can do about that right now. Let it go. You have voted, you've written every politician who could do anything about it, you've preached on it, you've done everything possible. Now stop worrying. Somehow I can't. I keep fretting, and I lie awake at night worrying about things that I have no control over. I do pray about them. I try to give the situation over to God and ask for God to bring justice. But a part of me still frets. And I wonder if I've done enough. Is there anything else I could have done or could do? This week, when I read the psalm, I swear it was written just for me. Listen to Psalm 37, verses 1 through 6. Do not fret because of the wicked. Do not be envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the garden herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Live in the land and enjoy security. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desire of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will act. He will make your vindication shine like the light, and the justice of your cause like noonday. God knows what's going on in our world. And there have always been people willing to do bad things to forward themselves and their agenda. There has always been evil. That doesn't mean we just give up or look the other way. As the psalm says, we are to trust in the Lord, but also to do good. But all we can do is do our best. Do what you can to forward God's good. Be good. Stand with the least of these. Point out the wrong when you can. Vote your conscience. But then give it to God. God knows what's happening. God knows what's in our hearts, and God knows our intentions. God's goodwill will be done in the end. But unfortunately, it's in God's time, not ours. So all we can ever do is do our best. Do what you feel God is leading you to do, then give the situation to God. As they said in Frozen, let it go, let it go. And I know that's easier said than done. But God's will for us is to delight in the Lord. God hears you. Once you've done everything you can, let God finish working on it for you. And be patient, even if, like me, you hate waiting. Because God's will be done in the end. Have a blessed week.